by then, to be honest, not to be funny or nothing, but I was kind of institutionalized, bro. Like I was used to that shit. Like I was used to showering in front of niggas while they taking the shit. You know what I'm saying? Bro, another nigga in the corner washing his clothes, like eating ugali every day. The same couple, like 3 options of food every day. Like it was wild, but it wasn't as bad as I thought because, like I say, I was blessed, man. Between Pauline helping me on the outside and the brothers I met on the inside, a lot of them looked out. I ain't never been to prison in America, but I know enough about prison rules. Or like, you don't take nothing for free. And so I just kept telling them like, I appreciate you, but I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Like I just find my way.
Bro, that's crazy. So you never did a bid in the States, you did a bid in Kenya?
Oh, sir. I've been to jail in Chicago a bunch of times. I ain't never been to prison.
Yeah.
I ain't never even been to county. I never even did, never even did the weekend, bro. Every time I got locked up was in the weekday. Yeah. Did my little 8, 10, 12 hours and got free. So this was the longest I've ever been in jail, prison, any of that 10 days in Kenya, man, on my 2nd day here. So Kenya ain't no joke, bro. They don't fuck around. Like, that's one of my warnings. As pleasant as my trip has been outside of jail, Black Americans, y'all come here, be careful, man. Don't be fucking around with the weed, the bangi. Or I went to jail mostly for a pocket knife, but technically just for walking the streets too late. That's why they stopped me in the first place, because they like, yeah, it's not allowed. You shouldn't be walking alone past 10:30, 11 at night. Like,
bro, that's not true, bro. I be walking around late, bro. I be walking around like 2 a.m. Like
me too. Before and after I got, but it's specifically if you in an area that they consider dangerous, or I've learned if you the only one on the street. If you in the CBD and it's late and there's still a bunch of other people around, you probably not gonna get bothered. What happened with me, I left the CBD after I dropped Shorty off at the bus station at the Matatu. Yeah. And once I got like 2-3 blocks from my apartment, my hotel in Ngara, I was the only one on the street. And when I walked up the block, it was 2 cops posted, and that's who stopped me. So it's like, since I was alone and it was late, and in an area they consider dangerous, they locked my ass up.
They want. They had no hope. You had no witnesses.
Exactly.
You should go to chat. Oh my goodness, this is the real story that happened to him in Nairobi. Lord, I'm sorry for his first bad experience in Kenya. But did I hear he say they searched him and found the knife? I mean, but it's not. Oh yeah, but yeah, they do consider that a weapon.
Here it's a problem.
Yeah, they consider it a weapon.
Because you pointed at me for a second, just so they understand. Sasa Najua.
Well, hold on, go ahead.
Sasa Najua. Kisu ni shida haba. I understand it's a problem to have a knife here, but I've had a knife over 20 years in Chicago. That's really what kind of helped me too. The judge, the magistrate was like, okay, considering your culture, where you from, you can even walk around with a gun in America. Yeah. So they're like, a knife is no big deal where you come from, but he was like, but here it's a problem. So one of the things that got me off, the guys in prison was telling me like, yeah, the Maasai are allowed to walk around with weapons here, with knives and shit. The Somalis are allowed to walk around with Somali swords here. So in court, they kept saying, oh, we considered their culture and we let them slide. So I was like, so I'm asking you, please, tafadali, consider my culture. Where I come from, this ain't nothing, man. Every time I got arrested or stopped by the police, they do what they do and give me my knife back and let me go about my business. Yeah. So that's kind of what saved me, but now I know. You know, it was my 2nd day. I didn't know no better, so I ain't gonna walk around with a knife around this no more. I'll tell you that.
You just need to keep 1,000 shillings on you, bro. Like,
right, that too.
Keep 1,000. Anyway, at least he was not shot at.
Yeah. No, they said if I would have ran, they probably would have shot me.
Word?
I considered it. You know they got, you know, you be seeing them big
they
ass.
be having the text on them.
They be strapped.
They be strapped.
So I thought about it. You know, it crossed my mind for a quick second, like I should just run from these niggas. But I saw that thing they had on them. So I'm like, nah, that's not a good idea. I'll fuck around and catch a bullet in the back. So I just stayed there and dealt with it, man. Ended up going to jail.
Yo, they say your dude speaks Swahili. Yeah, his Swahili is fire, yo. How long did you live in Tanzania?
Thank you, man. It's okay, you know what I'm saying? Asante, lakini, niambaya, mara kwa mara. It ain't the best.
I think it probably helped that you did the bid with everybody, so you got used to just speaking it all day.
That was like school, basically. But I went to Tanzania twice. When I go, I usually just do 2 weeks, though. You know what I'm saying? So I stayed 2 weeks. I think it was what, like 2 years ago, and then I went back last year. So that's it. Like all together 1 month if you add it all up, and then now 2 weeks here.
Yeah, that's why he's fire, bro. That's why he's better than my Swahili.
Man, gratitude, man. I tried. Do you study before you come?
Nah, when I was living in Tanzania, I was studying Swahili a lot, but like I lived there for a year and I haven't been back since.
Yeah.
I want to go back this year. I don't know, like I've been there for a year, so I want to like explore other places,
see other things. Yeah, facts.
And then I was gonna go back, but like I came to Kenya and I fell in love with Kenya.
Okay.
Like, Kenya's like my favorite country in the world. Like,
straight up,
bro. And I just came from like Southeast Asia, so I went to like Thailand, Malaysia, Cambodia, and Indonesia.
And which one did you like the most out there? I've never been to Asia.
Thailand is the best.
And that's so ironic because I'm supposed to be in Thailand right now.
Oh, you got a flight to Thailand?
No, my original trip for this month was Thailand. This chick I met in South Africa invited me to go out there. Like, she wanted to come to Chicago, and then she looked up the flight. Like, it's expensive as hell to come see you. She was like, well, let's meet in Thailand. It's cheap for me. It's cheap for you. Planned the trip. Long story short, I found out she was married, bro. Found out she had a whole ass husband. So I'm like, well.
I mean, hold on, though. That was your shorty, though?
This was a girl I met in South Africa. She wasn't my shorty. We was kicking it a lot while I was out there. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, but that's not your problem. I mean, unless you trying to be serious with her, like.
How serious you gonna get with a married woman, though? You know what I'm saying?
Like, she
didn't tell me that, though.
You was a sneaky link, bro.
That's the problem, nigga. How am I gonna go to Thailand with you and I'm the sneaky link?
Yeah, you can't do no concept nothing.
None of that. So I found that out. We canceled the trip, and I'm like, well, I still want to go somewhere, because what I usually do, you know how cold, Jersey get cold too.
Yeah.
So early in the winter, late in the winter, I usually take a trip. So around November, and then I'll do one like March, you know what I'm saying, February. So I was like, well, since I ain't going to Thailand, Kenya. Because I already know some Swahili from Tanzania.
Yeah.
And, you know, they just got rid of the visa in January.
Yeah.
But I'm just like, I bet. I don't need no visa. I don't need no shots. I already know the language a little bit. I'm going to go to Kenya. And that's how I ended up here. So
yeah, what's your next move then? Like, so you plan on staying here longer, or do you plan on like?
I extended my trip. All my family, after they found out what happened, they like, man, bring your ass home now. As soon as you get out of jail, come home. But I'm like, I'll be damned if I spend all this money, came all this way just to stay in prison and go right back home. You know what I'm saying? I had 1 day of freedom before I got arrested. So it's like, that's stupid. So I extended it, and I'm gonna stay at least another week, maybe week and a half. I do have to get back to my bills and work and shit, but man, that would be a waste of time and money to just come out here and see the prison. Cause that's what everybody kept saying, like, well, what you think of Kenya? Like, nigga, I can't tell you. All I can tell you is what I think of the jail in Kenya, the court, the prison.
Like, B-Block is lit right now.
You
like,
feel me?
B-Block.
Shout out to B-Block, you know what I'm saying? All my guys.
So basically, they kept you in B-Block until your process, but if you wouldn't have got processed, so they send you to like...
B-Block is basically the quarantine, so you only supposed to be there for a little while, and eventually they send you to the real part. So it's like...
So K-Block is like, what's the word for it? General population.
Kinda, yeah. And that's where the real inmates, like people that's doing time, years, is in there. Most of the people I was around was only in there for a couple weeks, months, maybe, shit like that.
Yeah.
So it's like, I still was around murderers and all of that, but it was night and day, man. When I went in, I was only in K-Block like maybe 30, 40 minutes. But I saw like, yeah, this shit, it's a whole nother world. But again, shout out to Flex, because I saw I could survive. He introduced me to some brothers over there, but I didn't want to go over there though.
Yeah. Shout out there, shout out to Flex.
Yeah, for real. All them brothers in there, man. They made it a much smoother stay than it could have been, you know.
That's why they took care of you, bro. Even like they didn't know you, and you a foreigner, and they looked out for you.
They showed a lot of love. And bro, you would get further with your English and even a little Swahili, because I met a Ugandan brother in there, didn't speak hardly no Swahili. He was kind of going through it a little bit.
Yeah.
2 Ethiopian brothers didn't speak not only no Swahili, no English. They only spoke Amharic. So I could speak to them a little bit because I speak a little Amharic.
Yeah.
But nigga, they was struggling. And one dude whispered to me like, hey man, like you want to make some friends in here. You don't want to You don't want to start off like that. And they was right. I saw a nigga get his ass beat the second night. I saw a nigga get stole on. They tied his arms, tied him up, left him in the corner. You know what I'm saying? I saw a nigga have a seizure. They carried him out. I don't know what happened to him. Like, the shit was kind of rough. But that was the jail. The jail was actually worse than the prison for me.
That was in the prison.
That happened the first 3 nights in jail in Central Station. Prison, I didn't see a single fight while I was there. Like, jail was where I kept seeing crazy shit. Prison was more organized. You got to keep in mind, they live in here now.
Yeah.
So it's like jail every night. Niggas banging on the doors, making noise. They talking all night.
Yeah.
Prison, it was like 10, 11 o'clock. Silence, nigga. You could hear crickets, like, because they ready to sleep. Because they know they got to get up early in the morning. So it was just an experience. Like I said, I don't want to dwell on it too long, man. But it is what it is. That's been the majority of my trip here so far.
Yeah, bro, we gotta link up. I'll show you some of the good
The
side.
better side, right? Some of the good in Kenya.
Let's see what the chat said. What's up, bro? I will be in Kenya in a week. We need to link up. Shout out to the brothers in jail.
Yeah, for real.
I feel sorry for them. I can't help but laugh at the shout out.
Laugh, man. Don't feel sorry for me. I'm free. I'm good. I made it out. I'm blessed. You know what I'm saying?
Yaya Centre.
Yeah, we in a nice part of Kenya now, so I ain't even dwelling on that, man.
Yeah, he said, oh, no more nights in Kenya, please. Stay away from bad areas. You'll be fine. Ask Bobby. I'm Bobby.
Okay.
Me and Chet, but I don't carry weapons when I'm outside.
Yeah.
I never did.
I've been doing it since I was a shorty, bro, and I was like 12 carrying a knife, so it's just normal to me.
You did it in Egypt too?
Everywhere I've gone, I've had my knife. Every country. Never had a problem, but I never got searched by the police anywhere I went, so it could have been a problem. I just didn't know, you know what I'm saying? So now I know I ain't gonna be doing that shit no more.
I mean, you follow the 3-finger rule like back in the States. Your blade can't be bigger than your 3 fingers.
Well, Chicago is 4 inches. As long as it's 4 inches or less, it's legal. So mine is like exactly 4 inches, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because we could carry knives in New Jersey too, but it has to be like the 3 fingers, but it has to be less than 3 fingers.
Okay, I heard of that before. I ain't know that though. Alright.
Yeah.
So
yeah. I believe gotta be small. My fingers ain't even 3 inches, so it's probably like 3 inches.
Yeah. Probably
so
about the same.
Blade that's 4 inches
in Chicago, yeah, legally. As long as you don't use it against somebody.
Yeah, Chicago, wow.
Yeah, fact. Jersey wild too though.
Yeah, the Brick City.
Yeah.
Chi-Town's way wild.
You think so? You been to Chicago?
Nah, I haven't been to
And I ain't never been to Jersey. But from what I hear and what I see, Jersey just as crazy, man.
Alright, so let's do an example right quick. So
like,
if I was in Jersey, if you come to a hood, like dudes is gonna, especially a bad hood, like one of the number streets,
right?
Dudes is gonna test you off the street, like
facts.
So
same in Chicago, but it's gangs. So the gangbangers usually is the ones that's gonna test you. You know what I'm saying? You walking through their hood, they'll do shit like if they GD. I don't even know if you know all this, cause y'all don't know if y'all got GDs and BDs and all that shit out there. For the record, I don't gangbang. I don't do none of that shit. But to give the example, GDs, you know, they throw the rakes. So they'll be like, when it's up, that's for the GDs. If they throw it down, that's against them. So they'll trick you. They'll do shit like they'll throw them down on some like, to see what hood. And if you throw them down too, they like, you the ops, nigga.
Yeah.
Like, we really GDs over here. So it's shit like that. They'll shake your hand and do the wrong handshake. They'll test you. But it's like, just like probably Jersey, if you know how to move, I ain't never really had too many problems with the gangs or none of that, because I'm from there. I know how they get down. For the most part, you mind your business. You respectful, you keep it moving, you ain't gonna be fucked with. But like you said, you in the wrong area, the wrong time.
But yeah, but this is the thing about the fact talk about Chi-Town versus Brick City.
Yeah.
Like Brick City, it don't even be the gang, it just be dudes in the block.
Oh yeah.
Like, so you got a couple dudes in the block, they'll see you, they might run up to you like, yo bro, what time is it, son? And if you stop and you start talking, they might tap your pockets right quick.
It's time for you to get that shit up. That's what time it is.
Yeah.
It could be similar, but like I say, it's a lot of gangbanging in Sky. We notorious for that. We got GDs. Even in my family, it's mostly gangster disciples, black disciples. We got Stones, Vice Lords, Four Corner Hustlers, Mickey Cobras, Latin Kings. it's a lot of fucking gangs, man. So that's kind of ingrained in our culture, unfortunately. But again, it's like you got to know how to move. I'm cool with all kind of different gang banging ass niggas. They in my family, but I just don't rock with that, you know.
Yeah, I don't see shit either.
Yeah, that's like, never been my thing.
Yeah, back in Jersey, we got like Bloods, Crips, some Latin Kings.
Yeah, I peeped the California gangs moved out their way to New York and Jersey and all that, took over, man.
Yeah, we got some random gangs too, like I lived in Elizabeth too, like, so they had like Cockback, which is like the Haitian gang.
Yeah.
So we got like a bunch of different.
So okay.
Yeah, so we got.
Alright, well it's similar then, it's different, but it's the hood is the hood, bro.
Exactly, bro.
Wherever you go, so. But I feel like if you could make it in Jersey, from what I've seen and heard, you could probably make it in Chicago and vice versa.
Yeah, that's like I don't really be scared when I be traveling. Like I seen way worse. Like I seen dudes get they brains flatted.
And that's what I be telling them when I'm over here. Not to be naive, don't get me wrong, it's danger everywhere. And especially when you in a place you've never been before, you gotta be extra careful. But to my brother's point, when you come from a place where like carrying guns is a regular thing, people will stick you up, put a gun in your face, and then you come to Africa where certain countries don't nobody really have guns except for the police.
Yeah.
The main thing they warn you about is like, be careful, it's pickpockets over here. In your mind, it's like, nigga, that's it? That's the only thing I gotta worry about? I ain't tripping. Like, you would get murdered where I come from for your stuff. So, not to be naive, but you know.
Yeah, you can still like, it's still like this hood out
shit can happen anywhere, yeah.
But like this, like I've been robbed at gunpoint twice. I had guns put to my chest.
So it's like,
hey,
somebody going in my pocket is not scary to me, you know.
You want my phone? You can have my phone.
Exactly,
bro. I got like 2 other phones.
As long as I can keep my life, I'm not tripping off this phone. But I will say this: the chick Pauline who helped me out did tell me like, you fuck around, you might get stabbed out here.
Yeah, they did say that. Yeah, they do be poking dudes. Like
she was like, you would get poked. They'll take your phone and sell it, and then the person who bought it could catch a charge because they think they the one who stabbed the person and took the phone. Like, so it is an element of danger here, more than what I've heard. And so far, the most dangerous, from what I've heard, not what I experienced, probably would be South Africa, and then maybe here, because South Africa they can have guns too.
Yeah, that's why I want to go to South Africa. Actually,
South Africa was dope. I was just there in December. That was my first time out. It was fire, bro. And it's like the easiest transition being an American because they speak English. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, let me switch cameras though. This one about to die. But I end it right here with my brother. We're gonna keep chopping it up. But I'm glad you stopped me, man. I ain't even peep you when I was walking. I was finna leave.
Well, I peeped you right there. I can tell you was a very kid. I was like,
say my swag wasn't the Kenyan swag or whatever.
Well, I can tell.
Yeah. Alright, well let me end it here, man, in a minute.
Subscribe to my man here.
Yes, sir. You too, broski. We gonna link, we gonna connect, you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Catch y'all in a minute. Peace. Bro done convinced me to come check out the club, man. This will be the first club I done checked out in Kenya. It's called Quiver
Kilimani. You gotta check it out.
So they got a couple different locations or something?
Yeah, it's like a franchise club. They got a couple franchise clubs out here. Quiver's one of them.
Alright, well it look decent, man. A little bit going on outside. See a couple ladies, so let's see what's to it on the inside, you know. All the juice I can get up in here, man. Since I don't drink no alcohol, you know, we chillin'. I just got my juice. That's how I spin around, nigga. Yeah, we're here, man. Left the club. I ain't gonna say I do too much, man. We about to go get some food. But yeah, I'm glad I linked with my brother, man. That was a good way to celebrate my freedom today, my last court date. I ain't gotta go to Millie Money no more for that bullshit.
We outside, bro. Let me talk to you.
Yeah, the magistrate was pissing me off, man.
Bro,
Say
we
what's
really
up to
outside.
the people, man.
We had to get, my man got his freedom today, bro. Y'all don't understand,
man,
bro.
Y'all really don't, because I've been at that bitch like 7 times trying to get that case settled, man. So we definitely had to turn up a little bit tonight. Because as we said earlier, I ain't really a club type of nigga, but it was a special occasion today, you know? Yeah. Random as hell, you know what I'm saying?
I knew he was American. He was sitting down, I'm like, all right, bro. He was like, he busy. I heard him talking Swahili. I'm like, hey, hold up, bro. You American? He's like, come here, let me talk to you real quick. We literally just met
like
here.
a couple
like,
hours ago. Yeah, facts.
Like, you know,
He's a friend.
Right here, matter of fact, this is where I met, bro.
Just met here. Let me show you.
Up in Yaya Centre, man. That was my first time up in there, too.
We literally just met here.
And he took me around the corner to, what's the name of it, Quiver?
Yeah, we was at Quiver Lounge.
Took me around the corner to Quiver Kilimani, man.
How long have you been in Africa? You've been in Africa, bro. You've been in Africa like 2 weeks now, right?